Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to RevStoration. And yep, we're here at the Ole Man's. This is graveyard number 1, I guess, here by the shop. I know y'all always talk about it. Everybody always says, man, y'all got that nice shop. Well, today it's about 25 degrees and it feels like 17 degrees and I got ice cream britches on and it's cold. I wish we had this shop heated and electricity in there. We don't have, it's just a shop and it's covered up in a lot of everything. If you think of it, there's probably at least one of them in there. Yeah, there's a 64 Fairlane, what, 2 pontoon boats? Yeah. We got one river boat. John boat. Got John boats and all kind of stuff in there. Wish we had it. Yeah, got a pop-up camper, all kind of stuff. Got some generators. Y'all don't, I mean, a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff. Well, we're here today. And you probably already saw what we're working on. I was going to say something like, we're going to work on little small Ford trucks today. But it's not this Ranger or this Ranger. It's actually something around the corner over here, old man. So after the intro, we'll show you what's around that corner. Way down a dirt road, there sits an old Ford. It ain't running years, but it ain't gonna take too long. Wrestle through the bushes, turn your wrenches, sand on the point, sir. It ain't gonna take too long. Rev and the old man, nicotine, 'cause she sure can. Gonna get it going. It ain't gonna take too long. Wrestle through the bushes, turn your wrenches, sand on the point, sir. It ain't gonna take too long. All right, y'all, we had a back door putting in, and we should have just drove putting in because we're gonna be using it around the corner here. But here we go, we're going around the corner and getting through all this mess, and it ain't as bad because it's winter time. Everything ain't falling off yet, but maybe y'all see what we're working on. What used to sit here, old man?
The 65 Falcon.
65 Falcon. What used to sit here, old man?
My red Comet GT.
Yeah, so we had a...
You can see my old wheels still there.
Oh, sure is. It's still got the center cap and everything on it. That's a good wheel. Yeah. That old aluminum wheel still got some goodie to it. So glad it's still sitting there. But we used to have the Falcon, used to have the Comet, and yep. There she is. I mean,
and I didn't bring my chainsaw.
Anybody, now let me tell you, anybody that says this truck ain't been sitting here as long as we about to tell you it's been sitting here, y'all, this old little, this truck been sitting here. How long, old man?
I think
since about 93.
That says 93. So what was that, 29 years ago, I guess?
Well, it couldn't have been.
And
when did we get flooded out?
94.
94.
It used to sit down there at the bottom and didn't run for I know a year or two before I brought it up here.
So we drug it up here, and here it sits. And y'all, it has been sitting here so long. If you look at it, now the old man said he can get his chainsaw. He's gonna get his chainsaw because we're gonna have to do some cutting around this thing. But he also needs to go get the bulldozer because if it's gonna get out this hole, I mean, y'all look at here. Look. I ain't even took a picture of it yet. I mean, this whole bank, I mean, this is just years upon years upon years of this bank crusting off. And of course, all these leaves falling down and turning into topsoil down here right up next to the old Courier. I mean, y'all, it is over both wheels back here. We ain't gonna talk about the bed, old man.
It's knee deep. You probably step in and go more than knee deep.
Y'all, we are...
Look at the trees in the door. But the windshield's gone, so... Kids broke that out.
Embarrassed. We've let this truck rot away, and today we're just really gonna have fun. Is this truck worth doing anything with? This was a fun truck. We had we would put one of those long, we got a John boat inside the shop here. We'd slide one of them long John boats in. We'd put all the tires and everything, all the stuff up front, because the John boat would be so long. It's a little long bed Courier, but we'd put it in there. We'd go to Indian Springs. I remember one time it warped a head, blew a head gasket, and it was running hot. And you actually put another motor in it, right? I know we shaved the head down, but you put another motor in it since then.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
This one's supposed to have an 82 Mazda, but I can't remember if I used the distributor out of the 78 Courier or not, but this is a 78 Courier. My brother bought it brand new, and then in 82, I bought it from him and drove it to, I guess, 93, but in that meantime, I put another motor in it. And
we had a lot of good times in this truck, and letting it rot or turn back into the ground is just pitiful. But y'all, if it hadn't been for RevStoration and y'all watching our channel, if it had not been for this, we probably wouldn't be doing anything with it now. I mean, I hate to say that, but we're happy that y'all are watching and giving us an opportunity to play around with these old rigs. We probably got trees to cut before we do anything else. I'm gonna take a few pictures before we get to digging around, so we got a thumbnail, and then we'll come back and we'll really dig into this 1978 Ford Courier. We took a few pictures and we posted a little advertisement on YouTube. You probably saw it was this picture from up here. Y'all, that hill right there, you may not can tell it, but that's a pretty sharp embankment. And I busted my hind end, fell up going up the hill over there and fell down the hill over here. But y'all, there she is. I mean, she's camouflaged. That Ford Courier is just something. Y'all look at that badge, still hanging on. I mean, still hanging on. Old man's worried we ain't gonna be able to open the hood. I'm worried too. Can't open the door because we got trees right there. But we don't have a windshield, so I believe I can maneuver myself on down in there. Oh man, we got an old classic Coke still sitting in there. I'll let you drink it.
we gotta get in there to open the hood light. I bet the hood light won't open.
We ain't got much hood left. It's got a few rust holes in the hood. Y'all, if this thing turns over, it's something. But y'all, we got to do the important stuff first, and the old man's getting the punkiest wood he can find, try to start a fire. He ain't got no good wood in there at all.
Piece of lighter knot, I think.
That old lighter knot might start. That'd be good. So I've got my torch. He said, you got any matches? I said, well, I got my torch. So we're gonna try to torch us a can fire and hopefully don't burn the shop down, but we're gonna do what's necessary to get us something going, and hopefully we'll get us a fire so we can warm our hands when we need to, because y'all, it's gonna be some work just getting to the engine on this old thing. And old man says he's got a set of keys. I don't really know if keys are gonna matter. Well, we'll get back to it in a minute, y'all. We're gonna have fun today. I hope y'all enjoy it. Y'all, you say, what you doing that for? This is just sentimental. We're just hanging out, having a good time. You say it's crazy, it may be crazy, but it's our crazy, and we appreciate y'all for watching it.
Way dry.
Oh man, ain't got nothing dry yet. Wink.
Like that pine.
There we go. Now we're talking. Old man said, wait a minute. We know how to start fires. We start fires on this channel all the time. How we start fires, old man?
Gasoline.
Yeah. If it'll spark, it'll go. So we got us a fire. He accidentally dropped a little rubber down there, a little plastic down there. That's just to keep it going. That plastic,
plastic gets to burn, it'll drip.
It'll just slow drip. It'll get that whole can going. She'll be glowing red here in a minute by the time it warms up outside. So we got us a fire. We can keep our hands warm. Now we got to get to working on the old hillside over here. That hillside Courier is just, whew. Oh man, I didn't think it was that bad. Y'all, that thing is, y'all think I'm joking now. Look at here. This is a hill coming down this way, and it is I mean, it's up to the headlight in dirt. That is, them leaves and everything is just packed in, and leaves on top. So we'll get the leaves off the top, and then I'll try to...
Did it show how my fender got bent? I didn't wreck it, but that tree show wrecked it.
Yeah, he turned it in here. You got in here tight, old man, with that tree. Goodness. I think my old valve over here froze up on me, on my old torch. It's good and
You see where this pine tree grew into my boat?
good and smelly. Yeah, y'all, we just put the boat here. That transom ain't no good no more, man.
No, I don't think it is. Motor's still good, but that transom ain't.
Look at there.
Look how that tree growed into there.
That pine tree said, I want to go yonder way. And the boat wouldn't get out of the way, so it just grew the boat into it. So, that boat ain't no good. I guess we can redo the transom if we needed to. What's the game plan, old man?
I don't know. All that worm dirt. All that good old worm dirt.
Make this fold it back like old tin can. It don't look like it's got much life left.
You're making noise on this camera, boy. That ain't a drum.
What that's clogged with dirt. Look at that. We gotta clean all this off, y'all. We're gonna put our shine sauce on it. Shine it up.
Are you gonna lay there and try to roll that driver's window down, or are you gonna get in?
I'm gonna lay.
You gonna get in there?
Get in. I want to expose the glass so I know what I'm laying on.
We ain't climbing it. You big enough.
Huh?
Can you believe you and Jim, me and Mama both drove all this thing all the way to the mountains? It's about over 200 miles from here.
I remember.
We had that camper top laying over yonder on the ground. And
It might even be better, old man.
yeah.
You don't mind?
You better not bust my windshield.
The gasket's still good.
Yeah, just lay it over here. Just lay it over toward the boat. Well, you busting it all around, huh?
Well,
He's gonna take the...
Now we cooking with grease.
That part won't hold water no more, will it?
You want me to throw that
Just throw it in the boat, yeah. Better than on the
Boat's gonna be
ground.
trash.
Yeah, and you knock that out of the way. My dash is towed up. Got it cracked up dash. Well, maybe you can get in it now.
I was planning on doing that, old man, but
Holding on to trees, busting the window. Now he's gonna crawl in it.
whew,
Just don't get your hand on a piece of glass, cut your hand.
hold on, let me see the camera.
Oh, goodness.
Whew. All right, y'all, look at here. We took the windshield out of it, and of course, didn't have much windshield in it to begin with. There she is. Of course, got a lot of the glass there. It was just laying around the steering column. And the window here, look at this. Look at that window. I mean, like it rolled down yesterday. Look at it. That thing rolled down slick as a whistle.
I'm telling you.
She wants to.
Driver's side rolled down, we can reach in to crank it. I hope this thing's in neutral. If it ain't, you're gonna have to get in there one way or the other.
It's gonna need four-wheel drive, six-wheel to get out of this hole. But I ain't ever seen it. I'm gonna get buried in a Ford, y'all. Cause when the Lord raptures us out, if he ain't already raptured us out, I gotta be in a Ford so I can get out the ground. Ford ain't never been stuck. Yeah, it has. One to roll right on down like a new one.
Ain't too many people can roll down the window through the windshield, can they?
That's talent right there. Look at that glass where the glass had been laid in there so long.
Yeah.
Wonder what, I guess that's safety glass.
Yeah.
That's weird, ain't it?
Yeah, it look like
It's like it's glued together.
In them cracks.
Look at there. I guess that's the safety material in between it.
You know what?
What?
I don't even remember where this is.
It's got to be in the bottom there. You don't see that little latch, or is that?
I think that's the vent, I guess. If it ain't.
Does it even have a latch? I hope you ain't got to reach down up under the bumper to do it, because if we do, we need a shovel. All right, y'all. We're trying to get the hood open. It's gonna be a good video. I don't see. I think it's got to have one in there, because I don't see a.
I sure don't see that. And I sure don't remember. Get my camera light on.
Get a shovel, I bet we can open that passenger side door up. Take us about 17 hours to dig it out. Whew. Now, how many YouTube videos have y'all saw?
I see it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, hold on.
Ain't bullet.
Oh! Success number one, the hood latch pulled open. So we'll wait till the old man gets around here. But how many of y'all have seen where you had to dig a door out to open it up? And we're gonna do a first start. I don't care what y'all say. Well, I do care what y'all say. I hope we get this thing running.
Oh, you want me to open
Oh,
it?
you do the honors.
Scared of what's in it?
No, ain't no wasp or nothing, and ain't nothing gonna bite me. No doubt. All right, the old man is digging in.
Where's the safety valve? You see anything down that way? What if I got to pull back?
I don't see anything.
I'm gonna have to lay down, folks.
There's a.
There it is, right there, but it's froze. Let me lay down where I can see where I got there. Let me lay down right here where I can get my load.
It's over there. I think it's to the left, right there where your left hand is. See it? See the left hand right there, where your left hand is, right there. Just there, right here. That ain't. Nope. Nope. That's not it. How many wheelers? I'll hold it up. You trust me? You stick your eyes and hand in there.
That's it.
There it is. Woo! Look at that beautiful engine. There's your electronic ignition over there, old man. Oh, man.
I still got a battery. You think it'll work?
I got an Omega 5. There she is, y'all. Old man. Oh, Nelly.
She froze up.
My goodness, she's stuck as I was talking all kind of a big game. I can't believe it's stuck though.
Man, I can sit here and see inside the passenger seat.
Yep, there's the old Courier.
Get this plastic brakes. I'm gonna have a cut finger on.
Oh, something's moving.
I don't know if it's that or I don't know if we can put a crank on it or put a battery on it. What do you want to do?
Oh, you want to do that now? Hold on, now. Check your oil. Check your oil. We got to do all kind of things, old man.
I know, but you find the dipstick. Dip a stick.
There's a dipstick. Look at it. Still got oil in it.
No water in it.
Ain't no water in the oil.
Didn't, but shouldn't have. I replaced this engine.
We got a crank bolt there. I guess we could. So this is a Mazda engine, 80.
Yeah. Oh, look at the radiator. No, that's.
Well,
I just wiped on it. Looked like a hole.
Yeah.
Ooh, the inside of that thing, bad.
Yeah, the old dirt dauber built the nest on the outside of it.
Now, how'd he get in the radiator to build
it? Was open. You had it open. That's new dirt.
I can't get it on there.
What do you mean?
Because this blade's right here and I ain't got enough to get it on.
Oh.
It sticks out.
Well,
so we want to cut the belt or loosen this up and get the belt off of it in case we want to see if the alternator's any good.
All right, we got a 7/8 socket on it.
It's locked up.
Oh no. Tight.
Oh yeah, it's tight.
Why are we surprised?
Well, all videos don't end perfectly.
And we ain't ending this video. She's tight, y'all.
She's tight, all right.
Old man, really what he's doing is just getting on the crank bolt, and we're just trying to.
Too big, but I mean this bike, it's not turning. It don't slip.
All right. Ow! Did it turn?
It slipped then.
What slipped?
It slipped. So
oh,
a little bit smaller than that with a metric.
The motor didn't turn though.
No, the motor didn't.
All right, y'all. So at this point, nothing's turning, so we're gonna pull the spark plugs out like we always do. We'll drop some mystery oil in it, let it sit while we're finkering and fooling with it, trying to get it to break loose. We may just put a battery on it. Everybody says don't do that, but I tell y'all what, the way we started, the way we got the motor on the Bronco to unstick, that 302, is we kept using the starter and just hitting the starter, tap, 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 tap. And that little bit of pressure on that starter eventually broke that motor loose. And y'all saw that motor ran slick as a whistle after we got it running. And we didn't mess up, well, we did mess up one starter. No, we didn't. That was a good starter. We're good to go on it. But the old man is, well,
Wow, come off pretty good, didn't it?
It did. It didn't seem like it stuck on there.
Big one.
I don't know. I mean, the old engine ain't got a lot of oil on it. It's probably done left. I mean, whatever oil it was on it. And the wires are not all eat up. Of course, we down in the dirt. Man, it's rusted away, ain't it?
Spark plug come out. Yeah, if that water got down in there and it rusted it out, then.
Yep. It seemed like it was.
Spark plug.
Well, spark plug ain't.
It's seen its day.
Yeah, it was yesterday. I mean, spark plug ain't bad. I mean, it's needs to be cleaned, but it ain't all. I mean, it's got a little corrosion on it, but it ain't all rusted. That's some of our handiwork right there.
It's mine. I can't remember what I done.
Well, your handiwork.
It used to be a jumper in here, and I made that thing.
You made it.
It worked for a while, I guess.
It may still be working. How's the fuse in there?
I don't know. I can't tell. It's so dirty.
All right, keep going.
What we gonna do?
Let's take them all out.
Oh, take them all out.
You want me to get over there and do it?
No, I got to get over here.
I mean, you got you a stool down there. I mean, all you got to do is sit on the dirt.
That's one thing. We ain't got to have no...
Yeah. We got lifts. We ain't need no ladder for this one, do we? We're actually working below our... got to get on our knees to get to the engine. Got a little corrosion on number 3.
Yeah.
Little rust.
I can't get the wire.
Little corrosion. Number 3 may be an issue. Can't get a wire off number what?
Number 3.
Or 1, 2, 3, 4. And number 3 was the only one. It's dry, but it's coming out. So before we wet it, we're gonna take our endoscope and we're actually gonna look in all 4 of them. Here you go, man. You got that one's tight, old man. Come on out of here. It's easy to use a socket, ain't it, old man?
That's what I did. I tried, and I just left a socket on it. It's deep down in there.
Yeah, that one's got a little corrosion on it too. If you see right at the tip there, a little corrosion. Joe, the old man also didn't tell you, he woke up with chest pains, and we was in the hospital with a scare this week, and here he is working on this old rig. The doctor said, you know, everything showed up good on the testing, so we praise the Lord for that. We need to keep the old man around as long as the Lord will allow us. And so, old man, you ready to look down in there?
Yep, forward push.
All right, y'all, here it is. I think it's Nick. I'm almost 100% positive Nick is the one that sent this to me. He actually mentioned, hey, you might have something at the post office. Went by the post office, and Eugene actually got us some more screwdrivers that we welded in the last episode that we welded together. But this was also in there, and I'll tell you, I have already opened it up. So Deep's Tech. This is not how they package it. I had to open it up so that I could charge it, but it comes with a little operation guidance. It comes with the, this is the DS30 300 or DS300 model user guide. And if we open it up, it's got a little thing in there. Pull that plastic bag off, old man. So this is how the unit looks. Old man, push that power button down there and hold it. Right down there, hold it.
Hold it on?
Yep, let it out. All right, y'all, it comes up to Deep's Tech just like that. And look at it, it's already working. It's got the wrong date, but the old man's waving his hand down in there.
Let's see if it'll pick up the old man.
There he is.
Let me check my tonsils.
Well, here's number one. Get down in the hole.
It's kind of nasty down there.
Well, I ain't.
You ain't got in the hole yet.
Really? Cylinder walls don't look horrible.
Get you a good picture, see the hole.
Oh yeah, we're on top of the piston there. Y'all see that? All right, so there we are.
That's the edge of the piston right there in the wall.
So it really, it's got a little bit on top, but it had, number one is not bad. It should be number two.
You can see more of the wall if you pull it halfway out. That's the wall right there.
Number two, it's just hard to turn it around in there. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, you see the side wall.
Don't look bad, old man.
Yeah, that wall. That
I'm worried about
way deep. That's that's on the bottom. That's why you can see more of the wall.
If y'all see this,
look like a bug, don't it?
Right there. That's the part that we're concerned about. Is that little bit right there. See it?
Yeah.
All right, so number three might be our issue. Number four.
You got, that don't look bad.
Ooh.
Look, on top of the piston, some trashy looking stuff on top.
Yeah, we got some of that earth growing right in there. That one don't look good either. Number three and number four is our issue, y'all. So we're a camera on a camera. So we'll see y'all in just a second.
It's pretty neat, ain't it?
Oh. Okay, we're further investigation. The water pump itself is not stuck. We can see that, but what is stuck? Look.
It's stuck on the generator.
The generator is rusted. Alternator. And I guarantee you what else is rusted is the bottom of the crank is probably stuck. The belt itself is stuck. So we've got to get the belt out. Then we'll really be able to determine if the motor is stuck. Because right now, of course, that motor seems stuck, right? It's stuck because it can't go no further. So we got to get a screwdriver and run it right in there. Boy, Eugene didn't send us a whole nother set. So Eugene, we're gonna bust this open. I mean, for a rig like this, we got to use new screwdrivers. So
they're blue like this once was.
Yeah, it once was blue. It's a little brown now. So we always looking for screwdrivers and Phillips heads and the right size. So once again, Eugene, we thank you. The old man's got the right size for that. We're digging the.
Could just cut it off, I guess. But
this probably would be the easiest. Because you're gonna have to get up under it. I'd go to that side. Here, get you another one. Get you another screwdriver and go from the bottom.
I got it off this.
All the way?
Yep. I am pulling it off. Okay, it's all the way off.
All right, so the belt's out. So we can say that it probably.
Now if it's.
Now if it ain't turning. All right, y'all, you can actually see on the belt. You see there, rust. This could be what was holding it all together and not allowing the engine to turn. So old man's now gonna put that 7/8 wrench back on the crank on the bottom, and we're gonna see if it'll turn. So here is a drum roll, please.
Oh no.
Loosened up?
Nope, we need a metric in the middle.
We're gonna go get a metric in the middle. We'll be back in a second. Here, y'all, we got that fire. That fire is hot. You can fry an egg on the side of that trash can now.
Yeah, look down in here right quick. We got a fire going now. Woo, feels good.
That's why I tell people about Jesus. They say hell's a lot hotter than it is down there. Don't want anybody going there. Man, you melting something. Look at here. You melting. They put that tin on the side, solder on the side of the trash can.
The solder on
Done melted the solder down to the bottom.
Oh, yeah. That trash can ain't good no more. Yeah, that's it.
It's an old 21. We should have known. Old 21 millimeters is what we needed on there. All right, old man.
I don't guess it matters which way it turns.
Dear Heavenly Father, if you will, help us. I know you don't care if this engine turns or not, but your children do today. See if we can get this old engine to turn over. It's tight, ain't it?
Pulling up.
Nothing.
It wasn't a belt.
Sometimes it's a belt, sometimes it's not. She's tight. She's tight. Is a clutch? Is a?
Nah, I don't think it have anything to do with it.
Is it in gear?
I don't know.
She could be in gear, y'all. If she was in gear, the old man was trying to spin them back tires. Wouldn't that be good? Was it in gear?
Can't tell you. Can't get it out.
Push the clutch in.
I think it's in first gear.
Well, take it out of first gear. Oh, you're saying you...
I can't move it.
Get a stick or something. Here, use this. Oh. Get on in there, old man. Look at him old. He got his long johns on. You can't reach it, can you?
Okay.
Here, get out and use a stick or something. Get something else to push down in there.
He thinks he can get them long legs over. We'll see. He can push in that clutch and set up under this steering wheel. Oh, he did. He got in here.
Woo!
See what it's like driving this thing? Can't even push a clutch, can you? Won't disengage, will it? Clutch, it ain't gonna work no way because it's hydraulic. So you ain't gonna push the clutch in no way.
Yep, it's in gear.
It looks like it's down, so you got to go up for neutral, I think.
I think it's either in second or fourth gear. And I cut my hand. Woo.
Oh my.
So,
Look what I found up under the boat.
old tortoiseshell.
Box turtle.
He lived in that house till he didn't.
Yep. So he done moved out.
Yep. There's a lot of things I don't mind when we're working on these old rigs. I don't mind when we face hardships, like, you know, clutch being stuck, the engine not turning. That happens. But what I don't like is sitting on a seat that ain't had no windshield in it and sitting there for a minute and think, well, this is kind of comfortable, and then sort of dig in a little bit. And when I did, my hind end is soaked. I mean, I feel like I need a diaper change. And y'all, I don't like feeling that way. It ain't a good feeling when it's 20 degrees outside and you got a wet hind end. So I'm gonna have to find something to sit on if I get back in that truck, because well, it don't really matter, I guess. I got a wet hind end, I'll have to keep a wet hind end. But man, that ain't a good feeling, y'all. All right, I've been over here by the fire trying to draw off my underbritches.
I didn't think you'd break that on news.
Man, I tell you what, it's I told old man them old blue rags serve as a good liner for my underbritches, because I mean I'm talking about sopping wet. I mean,
say you need a diaper.
I could drip them. I mean, I could wring them out. I mean, don't put a whole bunch in it now, man, because I think the clutch is our issue. You just dumped a half a bottle down in there. That's all right.
Just have a half a bottle.
Huh?
They have a half a bottle.
Well, you dumped half of what we need, half of what it just go. I ain't gonna say a word, old man. We got a lot of things locked. We either got an engine that's locked up, we got a clutch that's locked up, we got a rear end that's locked up, or we got two brakes that are locked up. So if we get all them freed, we're gonna crank this engine. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna crank it.
I ain't never seen a razor blade you couldn't close. That's yours.
Look at it.
Stanley.
Hey,
huh?
You can't ever see that again. Because you can see one now, right?
I can see it, but you can't close it.
Yeah, but you just told me you ain't never seen one, so now you can't say that no more.
Okay.
You with me?
Yeah, I can't say that no more. I have seen one.
This one don't close. This one just opens up and tighten her down. It's an old cheap model, but it works. All right, y'all. I had this in Pudding. I had this in my truck. Just a new one. And the old man had bought these old Marine Chevrolet terminals. And then we found this one. So I got to take this off because I was just trying to wrap it. And then we was really just looking for a washer, something that'll hold it down. And now the old man has actually found one that'll work. But it's actually a positive. On this side is the positive. So we're going to try to get all of it back together. I know we're just putting a battery on it just to... just put a battery on it. The old man says he wants to see if it's going to do anything. If it'll do anything, we're going to keep going. We don't want to give up. Good Lord. I don't like to give up, y'all. I want to keep going. All right, y'all, we're going to do the unthinkable. We're just going to put a battery on it and turn the key. We know it's stuck, but the idea is if we can get it just to hit the motor just enough that it will break the clutch where we can get the clutch out of gear, then we believe we can get the engine to run, which is the goal of the video. We want to get this engine to run for the first time in 29 years. In 29 years. That's a long time. All right, old man, hit the key. See if it'll do anything.
Nothing.
Ignition ain't doing a thing, huh? You gotta push the clutch in.
No, it ain't.
You sure? Oh, it just hit.
Yeah, I got lights in here.
Turn your headlights on. You're hitting the starter, but I don't even know how to turn them on.
Is the lights on?
But you know what that's ticking? That's the electronic fuel pump. Here.
Yeah. Electric.
So is this...
Is it clicking it off?
It's clicking, but the clicking is
the solenoid, I mean the
starter
index is kicking in.
Yeah, but it ain't.
The motor's just locked.
Well, I don't think the motor's locked. I think the
motor's locked, but
I think it's causing the clutch. So y'all, if we could get that clutch unstuck, I believe this engine will turn. Look at that. It's rocking back and forth. I think the reason that it is rocking is because the clutch is stuck. All right, after much thought and consideration, we're gonna try to jack this thing out to earth. We're gonna get the rear end up off the ground, we hope, or at least far enough that we can look and see if the drive shaft is moving. That will assure to us that it is the clutch, because when we hit it, it's just the starter is kicking it and it's coming right back. I think the clutch itself is holding. That's just a little bit of play that it's got in the engine, because I think the engine itself hopefully is not stuck. So if we can get the back tires up off the ground, and even if we have to remove the drive shaft, then we should be able to get it turned, right?
Well, we'll try.
But our problem is we got earth that has come up. You want a root, I bet. Run his start. There you go. Hit it right there. Just see if we can get it up. When we get up a little bit, we'll jack something under. Body's going up.
Is that tire going up?
Nope, not yet. Tire ain't gonna go up until you get to the end of the leaf spring.
You got a trailer hitch on it.
You might jack it up, you might get the door up. Look at that, y'all. Y'all know what that is? That's everything that was in the trunk of the bed coming out of it. No, it ain't. The bed's still there. That's just stuff up underneath
That the back wheel is up off the ground here.
That's as far as we can go on that. And we'll, yeah, we got some blocks over here too.
One block all we need.
Well, I'd say put 2 and then move the jack up here.
Do you think you can get high enough to get 2 on it? I've got all the blocks of wood. Oh yeah.
That's what that's there for. Oh man. It's jacked up. All right, now let's see. Then my knees are wet. I need a light, old man. I need a light.
Can you see the drive shaft?
I can't see nothing but dirt and black. I don't know if there's a drive shaft under there or not.
There's the light of my flashlight.
Let me see.
Oh, I got. Can you see the drive shaft?
I see dirt. I mean, it is literally.
Can you see the drive shaft at all?
I cannot. You get up in there and look at that.
You just see if
Look at it. I can see the gas where the fuel tank was. There is dirt. I mean, it had so much dirt packed in. Look it up on there. Come on, old man. You got to be able to see it with me. Look at there. You think I'm joking? It's got the concave of where the tank was.
Raccoons and possums or whatever.
If something say, "Ah," or run out right now.
One of you ones gonna get
All
hit.
I'd have to do is outrun you. We need a shovel. All right, y'all, so we're gonna try to dig out the drive shaft and see if we can see the drive shaft up under the truck. So you got your light?
No, well, I got it.
Well, you'll be able to look. You'll be able to look and see. You know why they thought the vampire, old man, you know why they thought he had COVID? Because he was always coughing.
Coughing.
I got more, y'all, but I'm gonna let that one sit a minute. What you doing? You putting your light? Oh, the old man is putting his light under there.
I want to make sure I can see some eyes if I see something.
Something run. Look at there, y'all. That is oh, it ain't too bad. It's this little puffy dirt. Ooh, put your light. Where's your light at, old man? Something run out. I want to see it too. Yeah, get on, hit the starter. I can see it now. Now, if this turns a little, moves any when you hit the starter, we know it's in gear.
You ready?
Yep. Y'all see that?
Here it goes.
Hit it. Yep, look at there. Yep. All right, it's moving. It's in gear. It's in gear. We have confirmation, folks. The drive shaft is moving when he hits it. Some of y'all gonna say, well, it should move a little. No, it shouldn't. If it ain't in gear, it ain't gonna move. If you got the clutch pedal in, it ain't gonna move. So the clutch pedal is hung up. We know that. So if we can get the drive shaft undone and get it out, that'd be good. I don't know. We got to jack this thing way on up.
But how you gonna get to the nuts on the back side of that drive shaft? Because you can't turn either one of them.
Well, I mean, it's covered in dirt.
Let's try to get it out of gear. What do you think?
All right, y'all, instead of taking the drive shaft out, because old man wants to spin the back tires. I know him. He done got the back end jacked up now. He wants to smoke these tires. So, yeah, let's try to get it out of gear.
Right, so.
You good with that?
Yeah.
How we gonna do it?
You gonna get back in it? You want me to get back in it?
You got to go get me a trash bag. I ain't sitting. My diaper's about dry. I ain't gonna do it no more. All right, y'all, I'm getting ready to crawl back in the Courier. The old man got me a bag. I got me some boards. I'm gonna sit down and put the bag on top of it. Old man, did you hear, you know, we got a real bad problem with Moose. He's been chasing people on the scooter.
On the scooter?
Yeah, it got so bad, you know what we had to do? I had to take his scooter away. Yo, that was a good one. If y'all didn't laugh, that was on y'all. Oh, maybe it is, maybe it is. Oh, mine is finally drying out. Oh. All right, I'm in here. So what's the plan, old man?
So you can jerk and jake and while I'm hitting it, or what do you think? You ready?
Yep.
Ain't working, is it?
Nope.
That clutch just ain't releasing enough to.
In the face. Y'all look at that rust pattern. Ain't that pretty? Look at it, old man. Is that neat? See it? See the design it's making?
The design on it.
Yeah. Old man, did you hear about the donkey? He lost one of his legs. You know what they started calling him? Wonky. Wonky. He was a little wonky. All right, get up on there, old man. Let's just take the drive shaft out. For safety and security.
Just give me some wood.
He wants some wood now, so I'm gonna do that, and when we get it jacked up and squared up, we'll be back. You see there, so we've got, look at all that. I don't think there's any rust under here, old man. Even the fuel tank, I mean, I'm serious. Fuel tank may be leaking a little bit right there now that I look at it. But we ain't worried about that now. So if we get the drive shaft out, then it won't matter.
That comes out on the square.
I don't see where it, I mean, it's bolted, so it's got to be bolted into something.
Yeah,
well, let me hand you these, old man.
What,
here's the first one. Yeah, that's one. Hey, I met a fella the other day at Walmart.
What?
He told me he had a rubber toe.
Rubber toe?
You know what his name was? Roberto.
Roberto?
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to get these other three out, and then we'll come back with more corny jokes. Don't hit it anymore. It's still clicking that doggone clicky clack.
Yeah, like I do, it turned over.
Hit it. Hit it. All right. So now the motor may be locked.
What was that turning a while ago?
Maybe it turned a little bit and then hung up. Up.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, I don't know if it did it or not. Turn it again. Hit it.
Look at the flower.
I am. Go.
Now the starter ain't doing nothing again.
She's tight, y'all, but it is it's starting to loosen up a good bit there. We make it all the way around.
Oh,
I'm breaking the plastic. Whew. Man, it's going all the way around.
I think it has done turned all the way around, getting loose now.
Yes, it's turned all the way around. She ain't stuck no more, y'all.
Coke.
I'm gonna get a Coke, y'all. Old man's gonna pay me with a Coke. We finally got the brake loose. The starter solenoid is hanging up a little bit now, so we got to tighten that connector from the switch up so it'll start from the inside. I'm excited, y'all. We started early this morning. It is now 1:30. We have attempted to do a lot, and all we've done is unstuck the motor. But that's a step in the right direction. All right, y'all, we got a charged up battery. Let's look down here at the crank and see when the old man hits it if it'll turn over.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, turn it over. This turned.
I ain't fast enough to crank it though, is it?
I don't know. I mean, it's free. And it's spitting the Marble Mystery all out. Hit it again. Oh, let me do my finger test. Checking compression. Go. Oh yeah, did y'all hear that? What? Up there. And she's braking. All right, old man, turn it over like you're trying to start it. Should blink. All right, we're getting fire and it's braking. I don't know how, if the points are set right. Do it again. Hit it while it's running. Crank it, I mean. All right. Oh yeah, she's firing. She's arcing and sparking and barking down under there. No, man, we got fire, old man. We're gonna go on and drop all of these in and get them all set. It need a little bit of sandpaper. Let's just put a little sandpaper in between, make sure we're getting all the stuff off. We're gonna clean up the spark plugs and put them in, and then we'll check fire with our spark plug tester in line. Because I think they're firing, maybe not enough, but I might have set points. All right, y'all, we have tested from 1 to 4, so let's see, old man, go hit it. Let's see if it'll fire now. She ain't got much of a spark, but she has a consistent spark. So that is good. The reason when I was not finding fires because I wasn't grounded out. So now, do we want to drop fuel? Y'all, I just love that. I might take that carburetor off. That thing says Nikki on it. Look at there. Baby, I love you, Nikki.
Give her that glass. You gonna give her my glass?
I might take it off and rebuild it. Woo! So,
but that thing bolts on with 4 bolts. That carburetor.
Where did I? Yep, it just bolts on with 4 of them. Yeah. All right, y'all. So, do we want to see? Will it start for the first time since 1993?
93, yeah.
93, 29 years ago since this thing has been tagged, and the old man knows it ain't running that long. And if y'all don't believe me, y'all can check these trees. These trees have been here so long.
It just bent that as the tree grew.
The tree grew up against that fender.
And we do have the truck jacked up. That's why it's away from this tree now.
Yeah, we jacked this side of the truck up. Yeah. Well, let's put a little bit of that in there. We ain't got much gasoline. Hit it, old man, see if she'll. Oh my goodness!
Did you hear something fired?
It went a little faster.
Something fired.
Hit the foot feed and see if the.
Now you want me to get in that wet bucket?
No, lean over and hit foot feed on this.
Both of them? I can't hit foot feed now. Not in that.
I'm filling it up, Nicky T.
I got monkey arms, but they ain't that long.
The float is floating.
So you want to see if it pumps in there, huh?
Oh, I know it ain't pumping. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it and seeing
that.
You're
filling the bowl up.
Yeah, the bowl's filled up. So I won't. Do you see the foot feed back there anywhere?
That's it, ain't it? This is it right here. This is.
Hold on. That should. All right, is that it?
Yep, that's it.
I mean, but is that all of it?
Oh, I don't know, man. I ain't inside.
It may be all of it. Fuel level. All right, go on in there and try to crank it over, man.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah, go. Good. Wow, look at that thing.
Let me get in there and put it in gear.
It was stuck up.
What was stuck up?
Oh my goodness almighty. Daddy, did you believe?
I couldn't. He's been wanting to do this video for 2 months. I said, there's no way that Courier cranked.
Is that?
That was smooth running.
Y'all, legitimately, that is the first fuel. Y'all saw the fuel fill up in the bowl. That is the first fuel that we have dropped down into that thing.
Why did I quit driving this thing?
Did you hear it run?
Yeah, it run good.
Y'all ready to see if it'll drive?
No.
My goodness almighty. It used that fuel up. But what it was is we had this up.
It stuck.
It was stuck up, and when I pushed it down, it went out. But it used the fuel. Go cut the ignition off. You running our battery down. Hey, it run.
I can't believe it.
My goodness almighty.
I'm gonna drive this thing again.
Hey, y'all listen to me.
We just took the drive halfway loose.
Yeah, we can put 2 bolts back in. That's all we got out. Y'all think, well, I don't know. Y'all may not like these videos, but I'm telling y'all what, we love these videos. This is so much fun. Like I say, I remember riding in this vehicle going fishing with my daddy. And this time of year, everybody else says you don't fish when it's cold. We love fishing when it's cold. But back then, I would beg my daddy to get up. And I remember he'd whoop right there in front of the house where they live in at the river. He would take this little truck when we were going fishing at the boat dock, and he'd zoom down toward the boat dock, and he'd turn right at the end, so it'd be sideways. He'd scare the living daylights out of me. I thought we were going off down into the river, and he'd turn it. You remember doing that?
Yeah.
Whoo!
That's before I owned that other land, and I didn't have but just that one little spot that I could get on, so I had to goose it around there.
I didn't think this Courier was gonna run, y'all. She's a runner, old man.
I done give up on him. I told him we wasting our time.
My goodness, I want to go get some more gas. I want to hear
gas.
I want to hear it run. Yeah, we done used all that gas. We didn't have but about that much gas in our Eugene bottle, and it was just enough to fill up the carburetor. And I want to fill up the carburetor again and crank it up, and then I'll just keep gas coming into the carburetor. And she's a runner. All right, y'all, we had to go get some gasoline, so we filled our Eugene bottle up. We'll be able to fill the carburetor up, and then we're going to try to crank it again. I think we found a little issue. It's not really an issue, we don't think, but we're going to see if it's an issue. So I'm filling it up once again in the vent. And if you look down here, you see the Nicky T level, or the Nicky, it's just called a Nicky carburetor. You see that level coming up. So I've got it up to where it says level, and oh man, she should just
Well, go right up.
She did. She barked.
You pushed that gas throttle down all the way, didn't you?
I did.
Okay.
So let's all right, we see how it works now.
You ready?
Let's go. Crank her up. Oh,
Starter's acting up again.
hit it.
Starter won't go.
Okay, hold on. That starter wire.
Got a loose.
Go again, hit it. That thing is running, old man. Look at this.
Hurry like a kid.
Hold on, look at the level going down. She's about to go out herself. Push it down. I mean, that thing using some gas, old man. All right, now hopefully it'll run.
Are you gonna fill it up?
Let me fill it up, and then I'll keep filling it up if the carburetor, if it'll crank. If I ain't got to stick my hand around it. Yep, go ahead. Crank her up.
Let that thing blow up on you. Move that thing away from me. Yeah, well, let's just run what we can out of it.
Oh, I can run while I can. Look at that thing.
The fan ain't turning.
Oh my goodness, this fan ain't turning. Get around here. I'll keep it now. Come on. Yeah, you can. We're not. Go. Huh? We're leaking a little bit of oil over here, y'all. I think it's just rusted out. Uh-oh. It cut itself off.
I think that oil pan just rusted out right there.
The oil filter.
Oil filter.
Mm-hmm. All right, I got it. I hope it didn't lock up because it shut itself off.
Let's hope it didn't either.
Let's find out. Crank her up. Crank it up. Yep.
Uh-oh. That's pretty bad. I had to get out and move the wire.
Go ahead. Crank her. There we go. That's a good point. It is. Oh, nope. Let me go around. She's smoking. She's smoking a little bit. But why wouldn't it smoke, you know? It's about out of gas. Y'all, this is absolutely amazing. I don't think either one of us, I had a little more faith than the old man had. I don't think the old man had any faith whatsoever. That doggone carburetor worked. You get gas that carburetor?
I can't get it. I am bumfuddled.
He's bumfuddled. That's a good word, y'all. That's probably what we need to say about this.
No alternator, we run the battery down. Oh well, I think we got a good one.
All right, y'all. Well, every time except the last time, this 1978 Courier has came right back to life. So we've been ever so grateful for this old rig. Grateful that we got it up and going. Grateful we got it where she's running like she's wanting to come out of this grave, really. So y'all let us know down in the comments if we should put time in cutting down trees and dragging this old girl out and see if we can get the clutch to work and getting her to drive around again. That would be cool, but I don't know if
I don't know if I put no tires in this.
I don't know if it'd be something that we can get done, but y'all let us know. If y'all let us know that it'd be something you'd be interested in, maybe we'll give it a go. But for myself, of course, I'm Rev. I'm David. I go by Rev here on YouTube. We're grateful that y'all watch. Hopefully we have earned your subscription. If we have, subscriptions are free. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We try to have at least one video out each week. We hope next week to have another video out. Don't know what it'll be, but you'll find out hopefully next week. We're thankful for y'all. This week is upcoming as Thanksgiving. We're thankful for each and every one of y'all, and we know no way of closing out any of these episodes and saying deuces. May God bless.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we want to thank y'all again for watching this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you can do so by clicking this button down below, or you can watch a video that may be suited for you or a recent upload here down below. So once again, we thank you for watching. Deuces. May God bless.